of the show when we do it. It's the time of the show when we do it. It's the time of the show when we do it. 9 and 9.
All right, number nine. WGN TV is celebrating its 75th anniversary this year. Reporter Mike Lowe and editor Kevin Dolman have dug up some great clips. This one didn't make their piece on WGN covered Chicago over the years. It's from 1995 when the Grateful Dead were in town at Soldier Field.
Now the concert shifts to Chicago. The Dead's faithful beginning to arrive here for Saturday and Sunday's shows.
You know, whatever happens, happens. We're just gonna have a good time.
Well, that's just people getting too drunk and taking too many drugs.
Just one thing.
The show on July 9th here in Chicago would turn out to be the last one ever for Jerry Garcia. The Dead played 2 nights in Chicago to close out that tour. It featured an opening performance from the band. According to Bob Weir in his Netflix documentary, The Other One, he and Garcia shared some short but sweet words as they walked off stage. Always a hoot, Garcia said, always a hoot. Exactly 1 month later, on August 9, 1995, Jerry Garcia passed away at 53.
Oh, God, he was only 53?
Wow.
Wow.
Let that be a lesson to you, kids. Stay away from the doobies.
Yeah. He did look old.
Yeah. Our producer, Aline, was at the second to last concert that he did at Soldier Field.
Really?
Yeah.
Aline? Was that
Sure,
a
you're
Grateful
like
Dead
10 years
concert?
old, Elaine? That can't be possible.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah. She claimed she was the only one not on drugs.
Right. She didn't like the music.
There's a reason she's so happy all the time.
All right, number 8. A new year is typically a time when workers start a new job or at least start looking for one.
Yeah.
Job site Indeed reports searches are highest in January. Moreover, the busiest single day usually falls in the first couple of weeks of the month. However, data from Indeed shows there tends to be fewer jobs available at the start of a new year, even though more people are looking. Analysts say this is a time when companies could be resetting or reorganizing for the new year. Experts say, don't be disheartened. They say to carefully consider your options and hold brainstorming sessions, sort of like this.
I like sports. I could do something in sports.
In what capacity?
You know, like the general manager of a baseball team.
Yeah, well, that can be tough to get.
What about a talk show host?
Talk show host, that's good.
I think I'd be good at that. I talk to people all the time. Someone even told me once they thought I'd be a good talk show host.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of people.
A couple of people. Meantime, Glassdoor recently released its annual 100 Best Places to Work. 9 of the top 10 companies were either in tech or consulting. Rounding out the top 10, though, is restaurant chain In-N-Out Burger.
Oh, yeah, they're good. All right, number 7, Donnie Wahlberg's mansion in St. Charles has some upgrades thanks to his wife, Jenny McCarthy. The actress and model recently surprised Wahlberg with a makeover to their bedroom. McCarthy opted to go bold with dark colors.
Oh.
In addition to painting the walls, she spruced up the space with 2 cozy white chairs and zebra accent pillows. Wahlberg and McCarthy's property also includes a waterfall and a little golf course. So that's fun.
So they made over their bedroom.
Yeah.
Great.
Just wanted everyone to get in on that.
Yeah.
Those are important details for the week. Looks awesome.
It does.
Number 6, it was 250 years ago today that Captain James Cook became the first person to cross the Antarctic Circle. Britain sent Cook on an expedition to find more trading opportunities on new continents. Cook and his crew needed 3 years and 8 days to cover the 60,000 miles. We, of course, don't have any footage of Cook, but we do have footage of people water skiing in those same waters. So
I'm sure they did this.
Kind of exactly what it looked like.
Yeah. Fun. They seem more fun now, don't they?
Yeah.
Number 5, another anniversary today is for the National Basketball Association. On this day, 26 years ago, The NBA suspended Dennis Rodman for kicking a cameraman.
Oh.
It originally happened January 15th. The Bulls were in Minnesota. After Rodman went for a rebound, he crash-landed near a cameraman behind the hoop. When the photographer pointed the camera at Rodman's face, Rodman was quick to deliver a swift kick to the man's groin.
Oh.
The league initially suspended Rodman indefinitely, but later lowered it to 11 games. Rodman had to pay the league $25,000. He also had to pay the cameraman $200,000. At the time, the suspension was the harshest in NBA history.
How about that? All right, number 4, don't mess with Shakira. She is clearly not happy with her ex. Do you know how to pronounce his name? Is it Gerard Piqué? I think he's an athlete, isn't he?
Sure, yeah.
They got caught cheating. He got caught cheating, I should say, on her. They ended their marriage in May. She wrote a new song all about it. Lyrics include, "You traded a Ferrari for a Twingo. You traded a Rolex for a Casio. And you left me with the monster-in-law as a neighbor, but she's not stopping there. She recently placed a large, scary-looking witch mannequin on her balcony in Barcelona. And according to Spanish media, it's facing directly into her ex-mother-in-law's house, which is on the same street. The mother-in-law asked Shakira's staff to turn the witch around. They refused. As far as we know, it's still there, just...
Oh, this is exciting.
Wow.
So she lives next to the mother-in-law?
Or kitty corner or something where she can see it.
Fun.
Ooh, boy.
Let's update this again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Those are good stories.
All right, number 3, sneaker collectors are replacing their Yeezys with Crocs. Now that Adidas has severed its partnership with Kanye West, there are some serious shoe voids going on. People are turning to Crocs along with Puma and New Balance. And Crocs just dropped its new collection, a collab with musician SZA, and it's sold out just about everywhere.
They look like blue jean material. That's, look at that, see? All right, Paulie.
Okay, number 2. Here's a cautionary tale. Always read the fine print. Christian Demerit is an actress in Miami, and she paid $100 for new headshots, but she admits she didn't read the fine print in her contract. She probably should have read it because the photographer ended up selling her pictures to stock photo websites, and she had no idea about it until she found her image popping up on various sites. And imagine her surprise when she found herself as the cover model on a sexy graphic adult novel.
What?
She recently shared her story on the old TikTok, and it's getting hundreds of thousands of views.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you never know.
Wow.
Yeah. Number 1, snooker has been in the news the past few days because the big championship just happened in the UK. And we were wondering why a thing like billiards and darts could be so popular in England. Our director, Matt, who is from Liverpool, told us about this song, which is really big over there, and he explained it's about the drinking and songs like Snooker Loopy.
Snooker Loopy, nuts are we, me and him and them and me. We'll show you what we can do with a load of balls and a snooker cue. Pop the reds then, screw back for the yellow, green, brown, blue, pink and black. Snooker Loopy, nuts are we, we're all Snooker Loopy.
Oh, boy.
Wow, look at these cool guys.
The guys in the video were the top pros in the world.
Oh,
in
this
the
is like their
80s.
I was
Super
gonna
Bowl
say,
shuffle.
they look like athletes.
Yeah, you can spotted that right away.
Look at it is.
Snooker Loopy.
Crank the volume.
Pipe me eyeballs, but our friend then, how's he spin down the snooker roll? On the old green blaze, might see the maze with his skills with a snooker ball. But them long shots, he never ever got. Nowadays he pots a lot, cause I wear these goggles. Snooker Loopy, nuts are we.
Great song.
This is making more sense now.
Yeah.
We'll show you what we can do with a load of balls and a snooker cue.
Hi, this is great. They should be showing this more often. It's like, this is who we are. Come visit us. We're Snooker Loopy.
Wow, that's good stuff. All right, that's the 9 at 9.
9 and 9.